boards, drags it loose from Beagle. Kadri, who led the Leafs in power play goals this season. On a give and go with Bozak, that's blocked, and Beagle sends it all the way down.
A great way to start, just about through a whole power play and no shots on net whatsoever by the Maple Leafs. This is a big momentum boost if they finish it off.
Riley turns, gets plastered there by Niskanen. A shotless power play for the Leafs comes to its end. A wraparound attempt came right on through. Brooks Orpik plays it for Eller on a bump set to Backstrom through center. Nicholas on the go, drops to Oshie. Oshie returns. Riley read it well and made the defensive play. Morgan Riley, his first ever postseason experience in the NHL, as it's an icing call against Toronto. Locker, take your time. This is the Taco Bell tape.
All right, how about Braden Holtby to kick it off? 937 career save percentage in the playoffs. That is the best among all starters heading into the postseason. 937, Justin Williams, 127 career playoff games, 3 cups. JVR, 7 goals his last 10 games. I said he was heating up earlier on in the show, and there you see it numerically.
Not sure if the Leafs were worried that Frederik Andersen may be dizzy. He has appeared very clear-headed in the first 8 minutes of this game.
Indeed. The Caps again hitting him in the belly.
Boyle with the drive, patted away by Holtby.
He's imposing, Joe. It's hard to find any net as a shooter around this big goalie.
6'4" and about 225. Shattenkirk to the corner, getting support from Justin Williams, who peels away with a puck. Orlov rattled by Brian Boyle. Deadline acquisition acquired from Tampa Bay. Johansson sprints in there, poke check along the boards. That was a rough go for Kasperi Kapanen.
Yeah, they got Boyle in, especially for the experience and also the fact in playoffs he's played 100 games. This is 101 for Boyle here tonight against the Caps.
Williams guides it for all. Stretch it out there for a Carlson wrister. Knocked down by Anderson with a blocker glove. This will get through. William Nylander one-on-one against Slot. Looking for Van Riemsdyk. He didn't connect. Hunwick to Marner. Outside Riley wrister. Deflected and stopped there by Holtby.
And here's another look at it. Watch Braden Holtby. And in the paint, here's the play in front of the net. You know who's there? It's Kadri. Here he is. Watch him get the puck there, and he spins around. And that play just before this, JoJo. Watch what happens.
At the near post.
Right now, the Caps are being way too deliberate in their play. They just got to take a breather.
Mike Babcock had a look at it and immediately put up a protest. Period. Kadri from a sharp angle sent that one wide with a little help from Holtby. Off the pads of Holtby from the sharp angle of Van Riemsdyk. Toronto continues to buzz. Gardner fires. Deflection, score! But it's washed out immediately.
Yeah, it's going to be goaltender interference, and that is the correct call. The only reason that puck went in is the skate boots of Braden Holtby were kicked out from underneath him.
No goal on the Toronto player standing right in the middle of the crease.
Gord Dwyer making that assessment, the referee, taking a Toronto tally off the board at 9:44.
And here's another look at it. Watch Braden Holtby. And in the paint, here's the play in front of the net. You know who's there? It's Kadri. Here he is. Watch him get the puck there, and he spins around. And that play just before this, JoJo. Watch what happens. The right skate boot sort of looks like it was there. Maybe not, Joe.
Mike Babcock had a look at it and immediately put up a protest.
Let's take a look again. Is Kadri in the way of Holtby? I don't think so. I think Holtby was guessing the puck was going the other side.
Now, the one thing to look at is the goalie stick locker of Braden Holtby getting locked and tangled in the legs of Kadri. Is that what spun it?
Correct.
Nazem Kadri checking the overhead scoreboard to see the infraction of which he's guilty, as Gord Dwyer and Mark Joannette are in connection with the situation room.
Yeah, you watch that several times. It really doesn't look good, probably, if you're the Caps. Here's the shot from the point. The deflection. Now is that left leg of Kadri preventing the goalie from making that save. In the challenges this season, 86 of 313 coaches' challenges were successful at overturning calls. We'll see if that's the case with the coaches' challenge from Mike Babcock.
Referee Dwyer immediately washed it out. Now that he's in front of the tablet, taking a second look at it, will he keep that same opinion? In conversation with the Situation Room in the NHL offices back in Toronto, here's the assessment.
On further video review, the call on the ice is reversed. There's no goaltender interference. We have a goal.
Yeah, we watched that enough, Joe. I thought he was spun around. Move quickly to the left side of the net. Kadri the problem, Gardner the goal scorer, and it's 2-0 Leafs here in the first.
Before the 10-minute mark of this game one, Barry Trotz's team is in a 2-goal deficit. The Maple Leafs, 40 wins during the regular season, 95 points, some 23 behind the Caps in the Eastern Conference standings, have brushed all that aside, at least for the first 10 minutes. And this young team, so far, ignorance is bliss. Boyle through center, hoisted ahead, glove down by Brett Connolly, who's taking his first steps in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Burakovsky with an assist from Eller. Alsner, switch it up. Carlson's wrister was kicked away by Matt Martin. There's a delayed penalty call coming. It's against the Maple Leafs.
Exactly what the Caps are going to need here, to feel better about themselves being down 2-0.
Washington on the power play when you return with us on CSN. We'll get you back to the nation's capital, where the Leafs are pleased. Glow sticks inside of Horizon Center, where the Maple Leafs have turned the red light